Well, I'll tell you, Joe, if I were the House Democrats, there's nothing stopping you right now from convening the Oversight and Judiciary Committee, play the audio in full for an hour straight, make every member sit there and listen to it, and then vote on impeachment right there, because there has to be a cost for these things. And even if he won't be removed and indicted by the Senate, President Trump deserves the historical stain, the permanent stain of impeachment. There's a reason why these processes exist in the first place. It's to have some measure of accountability, even if not in real time, but for the future and for that context. It has to be made very clear by a co-equal branch of government that what Donald Trump is caught on tape doing is illegal. It's wrong. It's undemocratic. There has to be some mechanism for accountability. And when I think about what's going on in the Senate right now with this sedition caucus that we have going right now, I hope Mitch McConnell's getting comfortable with what this conflict is going to be. Because for all the talk about McConnell trying to turn it back to 2009, the last time we had opposition president come into office, this isn't 2009. What's going on right now reminds me much more of the conflict that drove John Boehner and Eric Cantor out of Congress when they had a caucus that they could no longer control. That when they sat there, let the base overrun everything, let the populism overrun everything, let platforms like Fox News and Breitbart become the centerpieces of the Republican Party, they could no longer control it. And I think Mitch McConnell is about to find himself in that same situation. The fact that he had this conference call trying to talk to Josh Hawley about what he was doing, and Hawley wasn't even on the call, didn't care about McConnell enough to even show up and talk to him about it. I think that tells you right now that McConnell is in a very different situation than he's ever been before. In 2009, we had people like Olympia Snowe or Chris Dodd or Dick Lugar or John McCain and Ted Kennedy. It was a very different United States Senate. People who cared about the institution, people who cared about our democracy more than partisanship. Those type of figures are gone now. They've been replaced by people like Hawley and Ted Cruz and Marco Rubio, people that we know are spineless. We know don't have any true conservative values. We know don't have any values or moral compass or policy agenda or anything driving them other than the pursuit of power. And for all those people who think foolishly that they can somehow kowtow to Donald Trump and then turn around and get this blessing and run for president, they've not been paying attention, because every relationship that Donald Trump effectively has, go ask Jeff Sessions, go ask Michael Cohen, go ask Bill Barr. It always ends the same way, with him trashing them, and they are left with the tatters of what used to be their reputation.